Hello again guys, Damien Jones here again for you today, and today I thought I would show you how to turn one of these, that's a standard 2 litre plastic bottle, you know, where you get your pop in or your Coke or whatever, turning one of these into one of these, which is a really effective bird feeder. Are you ready? Here we go. What you're going to need is obviously a plastic drinks bottle, a 2 litre one, with its cap. You're also going to need a marker pen, any old Sharpie will do. You'll also need, and I recommend this highly, a pair of small nail scissors. And the reason why I say a pair of small nail scissors is they've got a slight curve on them, which makes it easier for you to cut circles, and two, they've got this this nice point on them, which is easier for piercing the plastic. Okay. Oh, one more thing that I did forget that you might need, bear with me. Whoop. Yeah, is just a standard steak knife. This is also useful. In addition to those items, you're going to need maybe 18 inches of cord. Now you can either use paracord like me, or just an old shoelace will do the job just as well. Okay, so hot day here, bear with me. Right, we'll start with our bottle, and what you need to do first is you need to mark out the points that you're going to cut out. So we'll do that first. Take the bottle, and around this bottom rib make a mark on one side like I've done there, and then going up to the second rib, maybe about a centimetre above that rib, make another mark with your marker pen like so. Okay, and then about a centimetre under that rib you make another, and likewise another on the other side. So you should have something that looks like that. Okay, now turning, I hope you can see that, turning the bottle around, you see the exact pattern on the opposite side, and just copy that the other side with your Sharpie. It doesn't have to be perfect, not by any stretch, but just do the best that you can. And this is a great idea. You can do this with the kids. It's a nice little fun thing to do with the kids. But I would say, because of the sharp things involved, parent supervision is advised. Okay, so there we are. We've got our marks on either side, roughly the same. Okay, then what you need to do is you need to make a mark on the top of the cap, just a little cross like so, and then on the bottom here, where you've got these on the bottom of your bottle, just a little mark where you're going to be cutting drainage holes in the bottom, and they only need to be small, but just do that with your marker pen. So that's the bottle all prepped and ready to go, and now we can start cutting it up. So first of all, we unscrew our, well, no, we'll do that in a minute because we don't want to puncture the air seal just yet, because it's easier to do it this way. Hold on. Hold your bottle, and then with these guides that you've cut out a circle roughly of that size. So using the point on the edge of your nail scissors, pierce a hole like so, and start cutting out a hole big enough for small bird to get into to use this as a feeder. As I say, it doesn't have to be perfect, just do the best that you can. Like so. And remove it so that you've now got a hole, and just copy the same thing the other side. So pierce it here, like so. This is a good way to recycle these pop bottles, because we throw millions of them away each year and they all end up in landfill, and it's a shame because there's life left in them. So as you can see now, you've got a hole going right the way through. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, with your Sharpie, about 1 centimetre under each of these holes, just make a little cross like that. See? That's it with a marker pen. Next thing we have to do is those little marks that I've just made underneath the holes, puncture them through with your nail scissors all the way through. Like so. And also on the bottom here for these little drainage holes. Now, not too big with these because you don't want your seed falling out. We just pierce five little holes in the edges of them. Like so. So now you've got some drainage holes, because obviously when this thing's hanging up, you can have all weathers coming at it. Not so much at the minute because we're in the summertime, but you know, if you've got this hanging up in the winter, you're going to get a lot of rain in here, and you're going to need that to drain out, otherwise you're going to get a lot of soggy seed, and I don't think the birds would be too impressed with that. So there we are. Now, final hole to cut is on the cap. Again, just pierce a hole, and this is plastic's a little tougher, so if you take your steak knife now and just make that a little bit bigger by whittling it around like so. Now unscrew your lid, take your cord or your shoelace, make sure the edges aren't too frayed, otherwise it'll be awkward, and you feed both of them through your hole and out the other side. Now this is a bit tricky, this bit, so bear with me. I'll do this one bit at a time. That's one through, and another one through. So now you can see you've got that. Pull this up and then tie them two in a big knot. Thus, put that down and then screw the lid back on, and you can now use that to hang from trees. But we ain't finished yet. What you need to do now is, with these two little holes under the big holes that you've board through with your scissors. You need to make a perch. Now this is optional, whatever you want to use for this. You could use, if you've got an old broken pencil, you could stick that through. Or some sticks from the garden, that'd be great. Me, I'm going to use some old used drinking straws and feed them through, because again it's more plastic that ain't being thrown away. So bear with me and I'll just go and fetch some that I've got. So we take a big straw. And cut the flexy bit off, because the bird will sit on that, it'll go woo, not good. So we cut that off, and we got a perch, and we might have to make these holes a little bigger, that's why we need the steak knife. So we can feed that through the holes on both sides. As I say, if you're going to use a stick or something, that would be easier. So you just feed it through the bottle. Pull it through, so that it sits evenly either side, and you've got a perch. Okay, so we're almost there. There's just one more thing that you need. You're going to need some bird seed, and what I recommend you do is I recommend you go on eBay, because for £10 you can get a great big 20-kilo bag of it, and I think that's a bargain. And what you need is one for wild birds. And basically what we do then is we take a cup and we fill our feeder up. Put your hand over one hole and just pour your seed in. There we have it, folks. A bird feeder ready to, you can hang these on tree branches in your garden if you have them, or you can hang them on a washing pole if you like, and it'll take about maybe 2 days for the birds to get used to these, and before you know it, your garden will be filled with lovely bird song and birds with fat bellies. So there it is, folks. That's how you turn a 2-litre bottle into a really, useful, repurposed bird feeder. So there it is, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back again very soon with another totally random video. But for now, my name's Damien Jones. Cheers for watching, and have a good weekend. Bye for now.